Okay, cool. Hey Gardner, just from what you've seen in practice over the last couple of days, what have you really seen from Colin Johnson at receiver? I know he's a young guy.
No, Colin's been great, man. First thing, just coming in, showing a willingness to learn. You know, it's tough for all these rookies coming in without OTAs, but he's done a really good job studying. And then, like, physically, I mean, he's a really big guy that moves well. He can drop his weight, getting in and out of the cuts. He's made some big plays so far, and I'm excited to work with him.
Thanks, Gardner.
All right. Oh, hold on. Someone just texted me, and I don't have your number, so hang tight. It looks like it's Cassidy. So you go ahead.
Hey, Gardner. How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Doing good. Tell me about Brandon, Mississippi.
No, Brandon's awesome, man. It's it's my hometown. It's really tight-knit community type feel. Everybody rallies around, and Friday night football, church on Sundays. It's awesome place.
When you were growing up, did you think like, I can't wait to get out and go somewhere and play football, or did you always want to just go back there?
No, I mean, I was always, searching for opportunities, but more than anything, I'm grateful for the opportunities that Brandon gave me that let me, really get out and, be where I am today.
If somebody had never been there before, what's the one thing you would tell them they had to do?
The thing you have to do?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I mean, I guess if you can, go to a Friday night football game in Brandon High School. If you're really lucky, go to Brandon versus Pearl. Eat Dirt Pearl. That's, kind of the big rivalry in the state. So
I'll put it on my bucket list. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Cassidy. Let's jump over to Mark Long. Who appears to still be on mute. There we go.
All right, now it's unmuted. Got a chance to talk with Mcadoo today. Pretty interesting guy. How's that relationship building? And do you have a sense that he didn't skip a beat despite being out of the league for 2 years?
Yeah, no, it's been awesome working with Coach Mcadoo. He brings a lot of experience. Worked with a lot of really good guys. And he's been out of the game, so he's just that much more hungry and eager to get back into it. And I think that's where it's fun. We both have a lot of energy and passion for the game, and it's been a lot of fun working with him.
Did you realize how funny he is? He seems to have a pretty good sense of humor. Does that help you guys?
Yeah, he does. I mean, with our room, like we got him and Gruden, so every meeting is pretty fun. It goes by pretty quick.
Thank you.
All right, let's jump over to Demetrius. Demetrius, we can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me still?
Yep, gotcha.
You hear me?
Yep.
Nope.
Yep, now.
They're considered best in the league. Yeah, offensive. Better be ready to roll.
I think we're getting somebody else's mic, so hold tight. Someone from. We can't hear you, Demetrius. So you can text me your question if you'd like, and I will ask it for you. But we'll jump over to Gene Fournette.
Looks like Gene's talking.
Gene's on mute too.
This offense, even dating back to your junior high days, has really been struggling to score points, with 2017 being the notable exception. From what you've seen here early on in camp, and I realize it's a very small window to assess everything, make your case or argument for why you think this offense will be pretty proficient in terms of scoring this year.
Yeah, man, we've been working hard. I believe in these guys. Really doesn't do you much good making a case right now. You really can only make your case on Sundays. I think if you talk about it right now, there's nothing but that's all it is talk. So I'm looking forward to actually getting out there and proving it.
You, as a follow-up to that, you obviously had no idea about all the new weapons that you were having, whether it was Eifert, whether it was Colin Johnson or Chenault. Now that you've seen the menu, we're getting a little preliminary version of what the menu might look like. What do you see?
Yeah, no, it's even better than expected, and I was expecting really good things. Each of those guys has come in, learned the offense, and really integrated themselves well with the team. And each of them bring different things to the table. So I think we got kind of a wide array of, kind of tools and different skill sets in those rooms.
Thank you.
All right, let's jump over to John Ogier and then Brian Sexton.
Hey, Gardner. I'm curious, after maybe a week, 8 days working with Jay's offense on the field, are you pleased with how the offense is grasping it, meaning the players? Are you pleased with the progress there?
Yeah, absolutely. I think our coaching staff's done a really good job teaching this, kind of breaking it down, taking a little bit at a time. And the guys have really put the work in to learn it. And I think we're at the point now where we're actually just going out and playing. It's not as much thinking. And that's only going to get better.
All right, let's jump over to John Sexton and then John Reed. Or Brian Sexton and then John Reed.
Hey, Gardner. Ben said this morning that he was focused on putting you in a position to do what you do best. He didn't say what he thought you do best is, but I thought you could tell us, if you're him, what does Gardner Minshew do best? What is he trying to do offensively, schematically for you?
Yeah, well, Brian, you got to be careful interviewing and driving, dude. That don't look safe at all.
Yeah.
Golly, dude.
World
Come
we
on.
live in. I'm an F.
Man. Shoot. I don't know, man. The things I think I try to bring to the table, like today we had a little bit of a lull, try to, bring the juice, get everybody going. So I guess you'd say leadership. And then, schematically, I like just getting the balls in our guys' hands, let the playmakers make plays. We got guys that are a lot better with it than I am. So just try to distribute the best I can, get everybody involved, and just try to make everybody better.
The other thing he said he liked about you was the chip that you carried everywhere you went on your shoulder. Is it tough for you coming in this year, being the established starter, to keep that chip on your shoulder? How do you do it?
No, I don't think so. I think if you're the type of guy that, once you get somewhere that chip's no longer with you, then you probably never really had it in the first place. I think, the guys that are really hungry, carry that with them, whether like you see Tom Brady, he's, 42 or whatever years old, and he's still working as hard, if not harder than he, always has. And, I think there's certain guys that are going to push themselves no matter what situation they're in.
Thank you.
Thanks, Brian. Be safe. Let's jump over to John Reed.
How you doing, Garner? Can you talk about just the, Gruden and Mcadoo are both former head coaches, and how much are they in your ear? What similarities are there? What makes them different, and how often are they on you or teaching you?
No, that's great. A lot of times we have both Coach Mcadoo and Coach Gruden in the meetings, and both of them have so much experience. It's fun, those conversations as we're kind of talking through things. They both come with different perspectives, but eventually we all get to the same point, and trying to just make us better. And I'm appreciative for all the lessons that they're teaching me.
So it's a lot of brainstorming between the three of you.
Oh, it is, dude. We got freaking mad scientists in there. It gets pretty fun.
Thank you, man.
All right, thanks, John. It looks like the last question is the one that Demetrius texted me, since we can't get his mic to work. And his question is, Gardner, yesterday you and the offense seemed to be on fire, scoring multiple touchdowns in the red zone. How much more comfortable have you been in the offense over the last few weeks?
Yeah, getting a lot more comfortable, not only on the offense, but, with the guys around me. A lot of those touchdowns are just from giving our guys chances to make plays, and they made the plays for me. DJ's been great. James O'Shaughnessy had some big plays. We had a bunch of guys really step up yesterday and throughout the whole camp. And I think it's just more than anything, just us getting on the same page and, putting trust in each other.
Thanks. And then we're going to go to, it looks like Brent's going to sneak in here at the end.
Hey, Gardner, you were just talking about Mcadoo and Gruden. How much, from a quarterback standpoint, a player standpoint, does the personality of the guys you're with a lot matter? Gruden, Mcadoo, do you feed off their personalities? Maybe they feed off you. Do likenesses matter at all in that relationship?
No, it's, I think that quarterback room has to be kind of like a safe haven for you when everything's going crazy. You got to be able to come back to those guys, and either they got to shake you right or get you back to level. And I think those guys, as long as there's the respect there, the communication, just the transparency there, I think that's really what matters. Because you want everybody to be themselves in that room, And I think you do that with respect and honesty, then it's recipe for success.
You guys have some fun in there, though? I mean, do you have some
Oh,
personality?
dude, we have a blast. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. We're gonna have plenty of fun.
Awesome. Thanks, Brent. We got one more question in the chat with someone labeled guest. So I can't quite tell who it is. So with the guest, please unmute themselves.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
That's me.
Yeah.
Sam.
Rick Ballou.
No.
Oh.
Nope.
Sam, it looks like that's Sam. So go ahead, Sam.
Gardner, what's the biggest crowd you ever played in front of? And did you notice that it was huge when you walked out on the field?
I don't know what the biggest, probably Virginia Tech, maybe. I don't know what they hold, but that was pretty big. I don't know what the biggest crowd we played in front of this year was, honestly. I couldn't tell you. They all feel about the same, I feel like even going back to Friday night, like that, relatively felt about the same. So yeah, I think it's more about just kind of the energy around it than necessarily how many people are there.
So you never played at a game where at one point you went, man, these folks are nuts.
No, you hear some stuff. Like I played at West Virginia. Those people are crazy, like for real. Like different type of people up there. But yeah, no, it's you hear some of that.
Thanks.
Thanks, Sam. It looks like Rick Ballou's got one, and then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, Gardner. Now that you're back in as a starter, I'm just wondering because it's been a little while for you since you've had it at this point. What about Camp Arm? Do you find yourself throwing much more now than you have in previous years? And do you see yourself maybe limiting your amount of throws as you move forward?
No, I think honestly, probably threw more last year. Because you end up throwing a lot of, scout team type stuff, whether you're just, throwing, you go down, throw to all the tight ends, throw all the running backs. I'm very comfortable with how, our staffs, kind of had not necessarily a pitch count, but made sure I'm getting adequate rest, getting adequate recovery, so that I can maintain arm strength and health throughout the camp.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Rick. Thanks, Gardner. Appreciate your time today.
Thank you, guys.